Today I'm visiting MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. World famous not only for the quality of its academic teaching, specifically in science, engineering and design, but for its culture of enterprise and entrepreneurship. This is a place where technology businesses are born routinely. Technology commercialization is a matter of fact here. They have created an environment that is absolutely perfect to catalyze the types of technology businesses that they would like to create in this economic ecosystem. It's situated in the heart of Cambridge, not Boston. Boston and Cambridge are two separate cities, divided by a river. MIT sits on the north side of the river in Cambridge. One of the things I'm doing while I am here is studying the components of this ecosystem. We can't simply transplant Cambridge MIT into Scotland or UK or anywhere else in Europe for that matter. But what we can do is understand some of the principles that they apply to create technology businesses. If we understand the principles, we can take them and reapply them in our own ecosystem. It's not about mindlessly trying to replicate every element of MIT, because quite frankly, that is impossible. Here at MIT, the focus is very much on technology businesses. There are a number of excellent technology accelerators that have specifically located themselves here to take advantage of the unique elements of this cluster. But if you study these accelerators, every one of them is different. Even here in Cambridge and MIT, each organization has adapted its structure and culture to suit the types of business that they want to create. The environment in which you create your business is extremely important, and you have a prime role in defining the environment. Some of you will be taking this program as part of a formal MBA, and some of you will choose to view it as just another MBA module that you have to pass. If you do that, you're missing a huge opportunity. You can use the opportunity to create a unique environment. If you make the environment one in which you genuinely want to create a business and take advantage of all of the complementary assets around you to maximize the efficiency of that environment to help you build your business, you will get much more out of this program in whichever context you are choosing to progress it. Every year, I put my business through the program, and every year my business adapts and changes. This time I'm doing it differently. I'm on a round the world journey, truly around the world, spending time in technology businesses in some of the most sophisticated and successful clusters around the world. I'm starting here, primarily located in Boston, but looking at three different ecosystems: Babson, MIT, and Harvard. And I'll be looking at the accelerators and organizations that exist here to catalyze business startup and specifically technology companies. I'll be sharing what I learn on this journey with you in real time as you progress through your program. And hopefully I will be able to inspire you too, so that my journey becomes your journey, and that what I learn, you learn. So welcome to our collective journey around the world, studying technology businesses, talking to technology entrepreneurs in a wide variety of situations, learning how to build a technology business in almost any environment, and being conscious that the environment around you and the environment that you create are critical to the success of your venture. Now that you have chosen to take the red pill and enter the matrix, it is now up to you to design that matrix. The environment you build around the shared experience and journey will directly dictate what you get out of it. Some of you will choose to treat it purely as another module to pass on your MBA. Some of you will be doing this as a commercial project with a real intent of building a business. The more you think about designing the environment around you and using the environment around you to maximize the opportunity and the experience, the more you will get from this program. We're now just about a mile up the road, and the atmosphere couldn't feel any different, because now we are at Harvard. Harvard is another top-class institution. It has one of the highest rated MBA programs anywhere in the world and is one of the top business schools. But as you walk around this place, you feel a very different atmosphere. MIT felt dense, compact, really purposeful. It felt industrial. The sheer number of pharma companies and technology companies packed in around the university gave it a feeling of industriousness and real focus on technology. Here at Harvard, the feeling is very different. It feels much more traditional. It feels like one of the old English universities. And it is, in fact, one of the Ivy League institutions, one of the top, more traditional universities in the country. But yet, it is every bit as successful as MIT. The reason? Each of them has taken advantage of their environment. They each have a very different market segment in terms of the types of students they bring in, but also the type of educational environment they create. This is much more traditional. MIT is much more cutting edge and 21st century, but each has its place. While MIT has a real focus around design, engineering and technology, Harvard has more of an all-rounded, general, educational feel to it, a more traditional university. As a result, it will probably teach subjects that would never be considered to be on the curriculum at MIT, and vice versa. So each of these institutions has created their own unique environment. And each of these institutions has its own unique spin on teaching entrepreneurship. Again, both equally good. The topic of today's video has all been about the environment and how the environment shapes the businesses within it. If you want to create a successful technology venture, you really do have to understand the environment around you. The environment will have a direct impact on the type of entrepreneurs that are created within it. It will also shape the knowledge and experience that will be available to you to create your business. And finally, the environment will have a direct impact on the types of technologies that are created within it and that you can build your business upon. This journey around Cambridge this afternoon has been quite an enlightening experience. It has changed dramatically in the 10 years since I was here last. I will give you a lot of tools that you can use to develop your understanding of an environment and then use it to build an effective business opportunity and model. One of the things that people ask me is, how do I capture what's going on in the environment? Well, if this module is all about using technology to build better education and technology to build better businesses, then why not use technology to capture information? All the technology you need is in your pocket. With a digital smartphone, you can spend a day thoroughly analysing and capturing everything you see. On this journey today, which has taken me around 4 hours to go around Cambridge, I've studied MIT, Harvard, and all of the industrial and educational institutions around it. In my camera, there are over 100 pictures that really effectively capture the complex dynamics of this environment, the different institutions, the proximity, and how they all interact together. You can capture video, you can capture audio. This little device, the smartphone, is the key to capturing your understanding of any environment. So one of the key missions I would like you to undertake now is to think about using this phone as a weapon. As I go around the United States, China, on this world journey, I will be using a bunch of video technology to capture all of my experiences. But perhaps the most powerful one is this telephone. I would like you to do the same. And maybe we can capture a digital tapestry that we can share with each other, that we can use to build a better understanding of the environment, both immediately around us and in the broader world, and then use it to create an awesome technology venture. Thanks for listening.